Okay, looks like we're recording. It looks like we're live. It looks like all systems are go. So, welcome officially to our second Learning Lunchables at Try Our Marketing Solutions. And my name is Wendy Lewis. I'm the founder and strategic marketer for Try Our Marketing Solutions. We wanted to put these out as a weekly Facebook Live every Thursday, 1 o'clock Eastern. We're going to be spending 30 minutes with you guys, drinking a cup of coffee, eating a sandwich, whatever it is, depending on where you are and how your day happens to be going. And talk about digital marketing strategies and online strategies for small local businesses. So this week, what we're going to be talking about is why online presence is vital for local business survival. Your online presence is important. And the main reason why it's important is because customer behavior has changed. That's one of the main parts. And also we have a lot of different environmental challenges that are going on. And we have a lot of different, and when I mean environment, I mean the environment around us. We've got the pandemic going on. We've got the Great Resignation. We've got supply chain issues. So we're going to overview the 5 most important strategies that businesses need to survive in 2022 and beyond that we covered last week. We're going to review how customer behavior has changed, show you how to future-proof for your business, talk about online presence and online sales, and also let you know a sneak peek of what we're going to be talking about next week. So, expectations and outcomes for today is we're going to review the top 5 innovations that you need to prioritize to minimize the impact of today's challenges and take advantage of opportunities so that you can future-proof your business. And we're going to discuss how your online presence impacts your ability to generate more online sales, what impacts your online presence, and what you can do to increase your digital footprint. So, one aspect of the pandemic is that it accelerated some trends that started several years ago, and one trend that developed faster than previously expected was the demand for online sales and the way that customers research and purchase even local products and services. Businesses that didn't have an online presence before 2020 or didn't grow their online presence over the last 2 years are at a disadvantage from companies that either already had an online presence or were able to pivot and improvise and adapt quickly over the last 2 years and grow their online presence. So the 5 strategies for survival that we talked about last week were new ways to deliver even existing products and services, increasing your online sales, managing customer expectations, improving marketing results, and investing in new technology. And the reason why we're talking about these as 5 strategies for survival is based on a lot of research and a lot of monitoring of trends that we've been doing over the last couple of years. And one of the main contributors for this priority list was QuickBooks Small Business Insights survey that was done regarding the top priorities in 2022. And 40% of companies responded that increasing online sales was important. Improving marketing results got 39% of responses. 32% of people said creating new products and services were going to be important over the next couple of years. And investing in technology, especially digital technology, got 31%. And in that same survey that we were talking about, 88% of businesses said that online sales were needed to succeed in 2022, even brick and mortar businesses, and 97% said that digital technology was needed to succeed in 2022, and the internet as well. So, the Small Business Report, Small Business Trends and Forecasts said that the 5 business challenges for 21 and 22 were loss of revenue, budget cuts, reducing salaries, temporary closures, and temporary pivots. And the 5 strategies that we're talking about here for survival are going to help you overcome those different challenges, especially increasing your online sales. That's going to be a big one here. And that's why we're talking about 88% of small businesses agree that that's important. So, customer behavior has changed, and the number of searches containing "near me" has increased more than 200% in the last 2 years. I keep moving my face so that you guys can see the text. Sorry about that. Also, 97% of customers want to learn about local companies online. So they'll do online research before they visit even your physical store or maybe even go on your website. 54% of social browsers use social media to research products. 90% of searchers read reviews before purchasing, and customers who use live chat spend up to 60% more per purchase than those who don't. Now, NerdWallet did a survey, and they found out that 40% of Americans still make an effort to shop local in 2021 and are expected to do that in 2022. And brick and mortar businesses are predicted to shine in 2022. Future-proofing your business. How improving your online presence can help make your business more resistant to challenges. So, offering products and services online helps to meet the needs of today's customers, provides a new way to deliver existing products and services, offsets some of today's challenges, such as reduced staff, possible closures, and loss of revenue. But without an online presence, companies can't sell more products on or offline. People, as we just saw, people are doing their online research first. So if they can't find you online, they're not going to visit even your physical store. So when we're talking about an online presence, we're talking about how easily people can find you online and what information do people find when they do search for your business online. What you do need to understand is even if you're not online a lot, maybe you don't have a website or maybe you're not really active online on social media, that doesn't mean that people aren't talking about your company online. It just means that you're not aware of how they're talking about you and you can't control the narrative. So that can affect your business because if people are having a misconception of you, or worse yet, they don't understand you at all. If somebody says on Facebook, hey, I need to get my car repaired. You guys got any, local auto places that I can go to? And he's like, well, I've heard about this one, but I really don't know a lot about them. They could be good for you. And they go to find you online and they can't find you, then they're not going to go to that one. But they found your competitor who happens to be a block away. They do have an online presence. So that's important to understand that you need to control the narrative online, whether you're active online or not. So these first three items here are the main elements of an online presence. And what I tried to do was condense all of the different parts that combine to make an online presence together into these three. So some of these are a little more all-encompassing than others. So you need to optimize your website. You can't just have it sitting out there like some kind of digital brochure. You need to have SEO, which is search engine optimization, and marketing strategies to make sure the site is visible online and to increase sales opportunities when people do visit you online. You need to have an online community. And what I mean by that is you need to be able to have people that you are talking to on social media, that you're chatting with, and people are posting reviews on your Google Business profile, that there are ways that people who do know you, like you, and trust you talk about you to people who don't know you yet. And that how you grow an online community is by focusing on your brand values and connecting with prospects based on your brand story. And that will help you direct the online narrative about your company. And those two, brand values and brand story, may seem a little bit foreign to you, but in future Facebook Lives, I will be talking about that in a lot of detail. Managing your reputation. If you have a strong online community, then this becomes easier. But having a strategy for creating and sharing online reviews, monitoring reputation sites, and adding your company to online directories does improve your visibility and your credibility. And it is important to have clear business goals and to measure the effectiveness of all your online marketing channels, because if some are performing for you and others aren't, you're going to need to focus your money, your time, and your effort into the ones that are producing for you. And also you need to make sure that you are where your customers are. Because if your prospects and customers aren't hanging out on LinkedIn because everybody's you're a B2C company, then don't focus on LinkedIn. Focus on Facebook, focus on Instagram, maybe even focusing on TikTok, depending on who your prospects are. So these are just some of the main elements that create an online presence. I tried to focus on the ones that give you the best bang for your buck. As far as the amount of return you get for the amount of effort that you put in. But if you talk to different people that are experts in this, you're going to see some differentiation in some of these elements. But these are main elements that pretty much everybody can agree on. A customer-centric website. So one that's focused on your customers, helping them answer the questions that they have about you, learning about you, and making it easy for them to buy from you. Implementing search engine optimization strategies both on your website and everywhere else that you might be on the internet to help people find you. Implementing a effective and a comprehensive content marketing strategy. And what I mean by that is it doesn't have to be huge, it doesn't have to be 20 pages long, and it doesn't have to involve a 20-person marketing staff, but you need to have a cohesive strategy that guides how you're creating and how you are distributing your different marketing efforts, content efforts, whether it's video, whether it's a blog post, whether it's a webinar, whether it's a social media post. You need to have an effective strategy in place. You need to be on the online directories. I know there's a million of them, but there are some main ones that you do have to focus on to make sure that you're on there so that people can find you. You need to focus on online marketing so that people that do come to your website and that do show an interest can learn more about you and get educated and talk to you if they need to so that they can buy from you. Once they buy from you, you need to have email marketing strategies in place to make sure that they are satisfied with the business that they did do with you, and to get you to get them to buy from you again and again and again. You need to claim and optimize your Google Business Profile. Just claiming it's not enough. You need to have certain strategies in place and certain elements within Google Business Profile in place to make sure it's visible and that people can learn more about you. You need to look at online advertising, whether it's digital ads or pay per click. You do need to look at doing something like that to help get you out there, because a lot of these strategies are like on social media and Google Business Profile are free, but they're only going to get you so far. So if you want to reach people every day, reach more people and tell them about your business, you do need to look at ads. And then you need to have a process to track and refine what it is that you're doing so that you know where you're being successful, where you need to look at perhaps doing some triage and fixing some things, or maybe there's some aspects that aren't working and you need to abandon them altogether. So as far as a good next step for you to take after this presentation, what I would recommend that you do is just kind of do an audit of your online presence. Take a look at these different elements and see what you have in place and what you don't have in place. And are they effective? Are you getting people coming to your website? Do you have a way for them to leave their information because you have a lead magnet, or you have a mailing list that they can subscribe to, something that they can do so that you can capture their information and you can start talking to them? Do you use search engine optimization, and has it been successful for you? Are you implementing content marketing strategies? Are you even producing content at a steady pace? Some people are pretty haphazard when it comes to content. Maybe they'll do a blog post here. Maybe they'll create a video there. Maybe they'll feel energetic one month and they'll post 8 posts to Facebook, and then it's crickets for the next 4 months. Maybe, you've got all these names and email names and addresses but you're not marketing to them. Or What's worse yet, you've got all these people coming to your website, but you're not capturing the information, so you can't talk to anybody. What does your Google business profile look like? So you need to kind of take a look at where it is that you are and try to determine where you need to go to improve your online presence. And we're going to be helping you with that. Every week, we're going to be creating a different Facebook Live that's going to help you with some of these different aspects. And what we're going to start with next week is how a client-based website increases your sales. So that's going to be next Thursday, February 24th at 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be here again on Facebook Live talking about client-based websites and how you can convert your website into a lead magnet. And what I mean by lead magnet is a way that attracts leads, not an ebook. All right. So I know I've been talking here for about 16 minutes. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. My throat's dry. And I'm going to take a look at the board here and see if there's any questions that anybody has and see if there's anything that I can help anybody with today. Looks like there aren't any questions right now, but this is only our second Facebook Live. It looks like there's only a few people on, so that's fine. If you do have any questions because you're watching this recording, if you want to learn more about us or if you just want to say hi, there's several ways that you can do that. Obviously, we have a Facebook business page. You can go there and talk to us there. You can message us on Facebook Messenger. We're also on Instagram and LinkedIn, so you can go visit us there. Our website is tryourmarketingsolutions.com, and we do have a chatbot feature, so you can reach out to us there or on our Contact Us form. You can also explore our different services, learn more about us. We have a resource page that you can go to, and that's another place where you can access the recordings for these Facebook Lives and learn what's coming up in the next couple of weeks. As far as learning Lunchables, you can email us at info@tryourmarketingsolutions.com, or you can even call and text us at our main company phone number. So those are all the different ways that you can get a hold of us. I hope that this was informative for you, and I do look forward to visiting with you again in the future. I really want this to be a valuable resource for you. So I'd love it if more people showed up, if you spread the word to more people about these lives so that more people can join, because this is 30 minutes advertising free. I'm never going to push any of the products or services that we have to offer. I'm never going to slant this information so that you only learn different aspects about so that we can try to sell you. We're going to give you the whole scoop and nothing but the whole scoop. So 30 minutes, having a cup of coffee, taking a break from your day once a week on Thursdays. I hope to see you soon, and I hope that you make today better than yesterday.